Hello, welcome to the next year of beer blog. We've got, I'd seem to say it every time, we've got something a little bit unusual today, but really we have today. Recently I visited Greene King brewery in Bury St Edmunds. Had a really interesting tour. It's a really interesting sort of traditional tower brewery. It's got some interesting unusual features, like they've got a dual grist hopper, so they can kind of do two separate mashes at the same time, so they can do two mashes of the same brew and do it like a double-sized brew, or they can do two individual brews, two different brews, I should say. And they've got capacity and they've got flexibility, which is which is what a brewery wants, really. The interesting thing about Greene King, one of the reasons I really wanted to go there was their blended beers. Now they a couple of years ago I did a little blog about Old Crafty Hen and Suffolk Strong Vintage, and those are beers that they blend from two different beers. There's a beer, Old 5X, which is aged in wood, and BPA, which is a strong ale. I tried both of those individually. BPA, the 6% strong ale, very smooth, fruity and warming. And actually, Old 5X, this is a bottle of it. They made up a bottle of it for me to take away, which I'm very excited about. But it's 12% alcohol. I don't know when I'm ever going to get the opportunity to open this. I guess we're going to have to get a few geeks together. In fact, quite a lot of beer geeks, because it's a very strong beer. They've also got, I'll tell you the story of this unlabelled, very dusty, very old bottle in part 2. But what we're going to do is just open one of their beers and taste them. This is a beer that I haven't tried for ages. It's Hen's Tooth. It's one of their, in fact, I think I'm right in saying it's the only bottle conditioned beer that Greene King do. And I was surprised when I visited. I was surprised to see it there, because I hadn't tried it in ages. I'd assumed that it had become discontinued, and that they were no longer producing it, because I hadn't seen it on any shelves anywhere. The thing about Greene King beers, a lot of people seem to say that their beers don't taste of anything, and I think that's a lot of nonsense, to be honest with you. What their beers don't taste of is American hops, and that seems to kind of be a synonym for quality in beer these days. You need to have a big sort of bright C hop profile, particularly in kind of golden or this colour beer, brown beers. And so what I think Greene King do is they produce very traditional, very classically English ales that don't kind of make any concession to really bright, exciting tasting hopping regimes. But the ales that they produce are classic English ales. They've just got a really nice, firm, kind of chewy maltiness to them, and a really nice, minerally, sort of peppery hop quality to it. And so this is for me, this is one of the more interesting beers they produce. It's bottle conditioned, it's strong, and I'm hoping it's going to be as representative of their output as we can get. And it's the one thing that I will say about Greene King's beers is they have a very particular house style. And if you don't like that house style, then you're kind of stuffed. But it's just that the maltiness to it is very forward. It's got a really kind of fruity, it's almost like overripe peach, sort of melon kind of thing going on, maybe. And so what you get a sweetness on the palate, and then mid-palate you get kind of a slightly minerally thing. It's almost like a metallic taint, but it isn't a metallic taint. But it's some sort of minerality thing going on there that for me ties into the hops. It's nothing to do with the hop flavouring, obviously, but there's like a minerality and then a pepperiness from the hops. And this beer is stuffed with flavour, but there isn't any one thing that kind of leaps out and you go, oh yeah, it's passion fruit, it's pine needles, it's whatever. It's just smooth, it's rounded. It's just really easy to drink, really nice to drink. And this is a bottle conditioned beer. It's a little bit of yeast sediment in the bottom, it's re-fermented in the bottle, and it's just given it another layer of complexity. And I have to say, and this kind of goes against a lot of received wisdom about what good bottled beer is, or good bottle conditioned beer. A lot of bottle conditioning I don't think makes better beer. I think the secondary fermentation that happens in a bottle a lot of the time removes the interesting flavours that are there in the finished beer. So the secondary fermentation goes on, and it kind of produces something different to what went into the bottle. Obviously it does, the idea with bottle conditioning is that it improves it. I don't think it always improves it. In this case, I think it does improve it, and there's a lot of complexity going on. There's the big chewy malt, you've got a soft, peppery, sort of minerally thing mid-palate, and then a lovely long finish. There's a little bit of toffee coming through, and that sort of peppery spiciness. And it's a great classic English ale. And I think it would be a shame if beers of this style disappeared, you know, through lack of support or lack of understanding or lack of interest. And so that's why I'm blogging about it today. And I'm very much looking forward to finishing this bottle of beer. However, we've got some other fish to fry. And what we're going to do in a separate blog is tell you the story of this dirty old unlabelled bottle, and it's got some great history to it. So I hope that you're going to join me for part 2 of the blog, where I'm going to tell you all about it. Cheers now.